Good morning, dear students. How are you all? So today we are going to start with new chapter, that is Neha's alarm clock. We have already done wake up poem. Now we are going to start with Neha's alarm clock. So let's start the reading of the chapter first, and then I will be explaining the chapter to you. So Neha's alarm clock is a story about a girl Neha and her alarm clock. So let's start the reading. Ring, ring, ring. So the chapter starts with ring, ring, ring. Off goes the alarm clock at 6 in the morning. Neha makes a face. Why Neha makes a face? And covering her ears with a pillow. And she covers her ears with a pillow and snuggles under the warm blanket. Fine. But she knows she has to get up. So Neha has to get up early and she mutters to herself. What she mutters to herself? This alarm clock always rings at 6 and pulls me out of the bed. It's so unfair. Unfair means it's not done. It's so unfair. Oh, how I would love to sleep a little longer in the morning. I wish this clock would forget its job sometimes. Something falls and Neha smiles. Neha smiles because her clock has fallen. How happy I am. Tomorrow I can get up late. So she is happy that she can get up late in the morning. Next morning there is no alarm and she sleeps and sleeps. So what happened next? The small chirpy birds which come to the windowsill every morning, they find that Neha is still sleeping. So they said, "Wake up, dear, wake up fast." Who said this line? The birds. Neha gets up with a start. Then, oh no, it's not the alarm clock, it's these birds. Why don't they leave me alone? Neha shouted. So, even this wish of Neha's come true. The next morning, there is not only no alarm clock, but there are no birds either. So, but there is someone who does not want her to miss the school bus. Can you guess who it is? Yes, the big bright sun. The big bright sun fills Neha's rooms with a warm smile. Oh my eyes, now it's the sun waking me up. Why can't he let me be? Why can't he let me sleep? Even this wish of Neha's come true. Next morning, the sun is behind the clocks. As you can see in the picture, so Neha snores till she hears her mother's voice. Wake up, you sleepyhead, you will miss the bus. This word we have done in the poem also. Why does mother have to wake me up? There is no escape now. Neha gets up and gets ready. Can you imagine what happens the next day? Neha wakes up with a start. Without an alarm clock, without bird, without sun, her watch says it is 6 o'clock. She calls out to her mother and asked her that Ma, who woke me up today? Because there was no birds, there were no sun. Mother smiles and she told Neha that you, of course, who else wake you up? You yourself has wake you up. Now tell me, why do you eat your lunch every day at 1 in the afternoon? Because Neha said, I feel hungry. Why do you sleep at 9 every night? Mother asked. Neha answered that I feel sleepy. So, mothers tell her that there is a clock inside us which tells us when to eat, when to sleep, and when to wake up. Oh, ho, I better rush now, Neha said. I don't want to miss the bus. Mother said that relax, today is Sunday. Today is off. Today is holiday. Oh, 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 Neha is so happy. Neha's alarm clock Now I'm going to read the chapter once again for you and then I will be explaining you the chapter. The chapter is a conversation between the narrator who has written this chapter and Neha. Narrator is explaining the scene to you and Neha's dialogues are there. Fine. So narrator says ring ring ring, off goes the alarm clock at 6 in the morning. Neha makes a face and covering her ears with pillow, snuggles under the warm blanket. She knows that she has to get up. She mutters to herself, this alarm clock always rings at 6 and pulls me out of the bed. It's so unfair. Oh, how I would love to sleep a little longer in the morning. Oh, how I would love to sleep a little longer in the morning. I wish this clock would forget his job sometimes. Narrators, something falls and Neha smiles. Oh, my clock has fallen. How happy I am. Tomorrow I can get up late. The narrator is telling next morning there is no alarm, so Neha sleeps and sleeps. The small chirpy birds. So this is a story regarding Neha and her alarm clock. Neha doesn't like to wake up early in the morning. And her alarm clock always rings at 6 and pulls her out of the bed. Now Neha wants to sleep and he wants that her alarm clock should not ring. What happened? The small chirpy birds which come to the windowsill every morning find Neha still sleeping. Bird said, wake up dear, wake up fast. Narrator, the Neha gets up with the start. Neha said, oh no, it's not the alarm clock, it's these birds. Why don't they leave me alone? Now, narrator is explaining the scene that even this wish of Neha's comes true. The next morning, there is not only no alarm clock, there are no birds either. That there is someone else who wants to not her to miss the bus. Can you guess who it is? The big bright sun. He fills Neha's room with a warm smile. So Neha said, oh my eyes, now it's the sun waking me up. Why can't he let me be? Narrator, even the wish of Neha's come true. Next morning the sun is behind the cloud, so Neha snows till she hears a mother voice. Mother says, wake up Neha, wake up you sleepyhead, you will miss the bus. Neha says, oh no, why does mother has to wake me up? The narrator is telling that there is no escape now. There is no escape now means she has to go get up and get ready for the school. Can you imagine what happens the next day? Neha wakes up with a start and her watch says it is 6 o'clock. She calls out her to mother, माँ, who woke me up today? मुझे किसने उठाया? वो अपनी मम्मा से पूछती है. And her mother tells her by smiling that who else? You, of course. But Neha says that I was too sleeping. How could I? So mother tell Neha that you now tell me why do you eat your lunch every day at 1 in the afternoon? Neha says that I feel hungry. Mother asks one more question that why you sleep at 9 every night? And Neha says because I feel sleepy. Then mother tells her and explains her that there is a clock inside you which tells you when to eat, when to sleep, and when to wake up. Nia says, oh, I better rush now. I don't want to miss the bus. Mother says, relax, today is Sunday, today is off. Oh. The chapter is adapted from Neha's Alarm Clock by Girja Rani Isthana. Fine. So basically, there is a storybook, Neha's Alarm Clock, and the chapter is adapted from there by Girja Rani. Fine. So the narrator has tried to explain us the importance of time, and now I will be telling you the difficult words. Snuggle means to be in a comfortable position. Neha snuggles under her blanket. Mutter means to say something in a very low voice. जब हम muttering करते हैं, जब हम फुसफुसाते हैं. विंडो सिल, द बॉटम पार्ट ऑफ द विंडो, जो नीचे वाला पार्ट होता है विंडो का. रिलैक्स मीन्स फ्री फ्रॉम टेंशन, when you are relaxed, free from any tension. So these are the meanings and the sentences are also given here. So now your homework is that you have to read the chapter and make a video and send it to me by tomorrow. Fine. So you can make a video and send it to me by tomorrow. Once again we can recap the chapter. The story is about a girl whose name is Neha and her alarm clock. She does not like to wake up early in the morning, and she says that she doesn't want that her alarm clock should ring early in the morning. So what happened is her wish is fulfilled and her alarm clock is broken. Next morning, what happened is when Neha is sleeping, the small chirpy birds enter her room. She shouted at them also, and she does not want that the birds should disturb her. Then, what happened is she tells the birds to leave her alone, and the next day there is bright sun who doesn't want that Neha should miss her school bus. So he entered the Neha's room with a warm smile. So as you can see in the picture also, the birds are waking up Neha, and the bright sun also tried to wake up her because he doesn't want that Neha should miss her bus. But Neha was still sleeping and snoring. Snoring means karate Lena. So what happened? Her mother entered the room and tell her, "Wake up, you sleepyhead." Sleepyhead we have done in the previous poem also. Sleepyhead is basically a sleepy person. So what happened is Neha wake up and get ready for the school because she doesn't have any escape now. She can't go anywhere. वो भाग नहीं सकती उस चीज़ से. So next morning what happened is you won't imagine. नेहा अपने आप ही उठ जाती है स्कूल के लिए and she said, "Mom, who woke me up for the school?" Mom said, "It is you, of course." But she was very surprised how without the alarm clock, without birds chirping sound, without the sun shining, bright sun shining, she get up. Then mother explained her that there is a clock inside us which tells us what to eat, when to eat, and when to sleep. So Neha says, "I should better rush now for the school. I am getting late." Then mother tells her that today is Sunday, relax. So Neha says, "Oh, oh, oh." Neha was very happy. So in this chapter, basically, students, the importance of time is shown that you need to wake up early in the morning. So I hope the chapter is clear to you. Now try to read the chapter and underline the difficult words, and you can also search the meaning from the dictionary. Bye, all of you. Take care.